Music Week in the heart of downtown Toronto with an emerging artist by the name of Lincoln Blache. Wait till you feel the vibe and the energy. It is amazing tonight. He is a singer, songwriter, producer, and so much more. I'm thrilled to introduce you to Lincoln.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for having me.
So he just actually got off stage. Can you tell us about that crazy energy that was going on in the room?
Well, it was fun. Was it crazy energy? I don't know, because I was like on stage, and like when you're on stage, you literally, it's like autopilot for me. So I'm going a mile a minute, so I didn't really get to know if I was giving energy, but if you liked it, then we're good.
Okay, I will tell you, I've been watching the show all night, and you are the one that commanded the audience. Everyone just immediately rushed to the stage to come see what you were doing. You know, it was a small stage, but you totally worked it. So you have a lot going on at such a young age. You know, your success has started since the age of 16. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, when I was 16, I was a part of a collective called Foundation, creative group, and we put out a record called Turn It Up. And it ended up going, I think, well, it got high rotation on Much Music, high rotation on Flow 93.5, so it's kind of cool for me being a kid in high school. It's so loud, sorry. It's kind of cool for me being a kid in high school and, you know, going to the gym, like in gym class, turning on the TV, you know, running on the treadmill and seeing your video come on Much Music. So it was pretty wild, and like all those things for me are like, they're inspirational. You know, they help me, they feed me, because, you know, it's a hard industry out here for a lot of artists, and when you get milestones like that, it just feeds your soul, and you just want to keep going and going and going. So.
Well, this is Caribbean Vibrations, and something that people may not know about you that we share in common actually is we're both Guyanese.
You're Guyanese? Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm Guyanese too. My mom's Guyanese. My mom's from a little town in Guyana called Plaisance. So I was there actually like a summer and a half ago, and I had the greatest time ever. You know, people are there are well cultured, very grounded. So.
And the food is amazing.
Food's amazing. You wake up to like rice and peas and curry chicken, and it's great. It's great.
And there's beautiful women there.
Let's not even get started about the beautiful woman. You're a true testament to that. So. Yeah.
Thank you. You know, being Caribbean, something that I remember, every Sunday morning we woke up with all this amazing music going on in the house. Is that something that you guys did as well?
I don't even know if you can get your Caribbean pass if you didn't have music in your household on a Sunday. So like for me, like my mom would always play music on Sunday mornings while she's cooking and cleaning the house, getting me to clean the house. She would play Bob Marley, Lionel Richie. I remember her playing a lot of like Beres Hammond. I remember I really got influenced by this Michael Jackson Thriller CD she had on the ground, and I looked at it every day from when I was a kid to when I got like 5 or 7, and it was great. So music is definitely a big part of the household on Sunday morning, especially if you're a Caribbean person. We all know that.
And I know you're really young right now, but at what age did you really think about or feel or know that you wanted to be a musician and sing and write and produce?
Well, I started singing when I was about 3 years old. My mom has like my mom has an old picture of me when I was like 3 years old holding a guitar and a little Fisher-Price microphone. Yeah, we still have it. I put it up on my Facebook. Yeah, I was around 3 years old, and they would always push me. They're like, we want you to sing the Canadian National Anthem. So that was really cool. I was really young, so every day they would have me practice to sing the Canadian National Anthem. Never happened, but like that was my first introduction to actually loving music. When I was 7, my mom took me to the Tina Turner concert, and I just fell in love from there. And then I just kept pursuing it. When I was 13, I took it really serious and been doing it ever since.
Congratulations on all the success. You know, and his debut album came out October 2012. And prior to that, you were actually nominated for your first Juno for another Canadian collab that you did with another talented artist by the name of Drew. Can you tell us a little bit about how did you feel, you know, first of all, getting your first nomination and that whole vibe?
It was wild. Like I was 17 when we recorded the song. I think I got nominated in 2009. Or no, 2010, and we went out to Newfoundland, and I flew by myself. I think I was like 19 or 20 at the time. And it was great. Like I love Newfoundland. The Junos was a great experience. All the artists I met were really humble, really nice. And again, it's just more of those milestones just keep feeding your soul. You just want to get back there, you know. So that song was great. It blew up in the UK, blew up in Canada, so it was awesome.
So you just told us that you're working on your new album. Can you tell us what the name of it is and maybe what motivated and inspired you in writing it?
Well, the album's called Inner City Blues. It's kind of a continuation from my first album, Lincoln High. It's more mature. It's a continuation of me, but I'm talking from a more personal place. You know, it's kind of weird being 23, not graduating university, and chasing a life of music where all my friends right now are in school or out of school, graduated, moving on into their careers. So it's like, it's a weird place to be, and I think it's cool for an artist like myself to be talking about that perspective for all the people who feel like me. So on the new album, it's a lot of guitar, a lot of rock and roll, obviously, but we added 808s and stuff like that to complement.
Something a lot of people might not know about you either is that you used to work at American Apparel. How did that influence your style and the way that you are?
You do your homework. I don't know where you get this stuff from.
I always had the inside scoop.
You do your homework. Well, yeah, I worked at American Apparel, and that was my first segue into making the music I make now. If you know anything about American Apparel, for people who are watching, it's like, it's a very fashion-forward brand, and the people who work there are very eccentric and they're very ahead of the curve. So for me, going there at a young age helped me just open my my mind to different music. So they were on MGMT really early, Passion Pit really early, so I would hear that every single day, and after a while you just fall in love with it, and then naturally you submerge yourself in the culture, and then it just started pouring out of me. So yeah, American Apparel is great. I love it. I still shop there too.
And in terms of your inspiration from American Apparel and your fashion forwardness, I was actually listening to you while you were singing just now, and I heard a lot about bad girls and heartbreakers and she's off the wall. Are these all personal experiences, and what caused you to, you know, go through them?
All my songs come from real life. Like today, I was at Fashion Week Canada. So, you know, I was at the last Fashion Week, and I happened to meet a girl at one of the fashion after parties, and I wrote a song about it. So that's what Bad Girl's about. So I always draw from things that I actually go through. I had a great time at the Rudsack fashion show, like, before I came here. So I might write a song about that too, who knows?
Well, that's always the best way to do it, from your heart. So now I want to give you guys, my name is Sharon, by the way. This is Lincoln, and he's going to give us a little bit of his new album. Thank you.
This is off my album, Inner City Blues, a little bit. So I feel on a ride I can't get off. Just one time ain't enough. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Thank you for watching Caribbean Vibrations. I'm your girl Sharon, keeping you backstage and always informed.
And I'm Lincoln Blache. I'm just a musician. That's all I do.